Hey guys, Mike Chen here in Tokyo. Today, I think it's gonna be a really fun food day. Right now, I'm heading to a bakery that also has a cafe. And what they're known for is their toast. But I think what's even more fun is that when you toast your toast, they have a bunch of really cool toasters that you can choose from and take to your table. And before heading off, a big thank you to the sponsor of this video, AG1. Every time I travel, I take a bunch of travel packs with me. And usually, I wake up pretty early in the morning so I can get a workout in. And for a while now, before the workout, this is all that goes into my stomach. In one scoop or one travel pack of AG1, you get 75 vitamins, minerals, probiotics, whole food source superfoods. It's just such a convenient way to stay healthy, and I really do need those probiotics. So a travel pack of AG1 into my travel bottle, 8 to 12 ounces of water, shake it up, and drink. And I've been mixing the water up. Sometimes I use tea, sometimes I use sparkling water. Keeps things interesting. And like I said, I do this every day on the road. It gives me enough energy for my workout, gets me started for the day. And like I mentioned before, I used to drag around over half a dozen bottles of vitamins, taking up so much space. It's a pain to count them all, making sure I'm taking each one. They're super expensive. Now one pack of AG1, I'm done. It covers my nutritional basis and saves me money as well. Also, AG1 always follows the latest research. They go beyond third-party testing to make sure whatever they're giving you, you're getting the highest quality and the best nutritional daily habits on the planet. And when you get your box, you get a pack of AG1 you can put into a container. You get a travel bottle, travel pack, 1 year supply of immune system supporting vitamin D. It just makes everything so convenient. Since I've been taking it, I feel better. Like I told you guys, I got a subscription for my parents as well. They love it. So if you want to give it a try, go to my link down below and you'll get a free 1 year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your order. This is really a game changer when it comes to supporting your immune system, because AG1 really does give your body everything it needs for optimal performance every single day. All right, I'm gonna go hit the gym and then we'll go choose a toaster. Hey guys, good morning from Tokyo. It's Mike Chen. Food on weekends in Tokyo is tricky because a lot of popular food places are always gonna be a wait. For example, there's a really good spaghetti place right inside that little plaza right there. About a 1 hour away right now. And also, there's a cafe I'm about to go to. I think that's also about an hour away. I think I'm gonna go to the cafe first, but I need something in my stomach for the line, and there's no way here, so ice cream for breakfast. And the shop the ice cream place is in, they specialize in sweet potato. So, my waiting in line for food, soft serve ice cream, and a pack of sweet potatoes. Soft serve in Japan, the creamiest soft serve in the world. This tastes like milk from Hokkaido. So rich and creamy. Chase that with some sweet potatoes. That's a delicious dry sweet potato. That is a really good waiting in line for food. So what's really interesting about this bread store is that, well, there's two lines. You could go and just pick up a to-go order of their bread, which is made with domestic flour. It's supposed to be amazing. Where you can come in here, the cafe portion, you can order sandwiches or a toast. I'm getting both. And what's really unique about this place is that they let you choose your own toaster. So here it is. You can choose any toaster you want to toast your bread. And I choose you. And here's the poster. I got this one because you can see inside, you can see the toast being toasted. And there is a toast chart telling you that Japanese bread, you shouldn't toast it. You should toast the North American and the British bread. So when you get your bread and butter set, you get to choose 5 jams. Toast and butter is here. This is British toast, and the square one is the Japanese toast. 3 different types of butter. Hokkaido butter, domestic butter, and butter from France. The Japanese toast, super bouncy and airy, and this is what people line up to just get a loaf of. When you pull it apart, you can feel the bounciness of the bread. Look how airy and bouncy the Japanese bread is. It almost has a sort of a mochi-esque consistency. Add a little bit of Hokkaido butter to it. First of all, that butter is amazing. Everything that is so creamy and rich about Hokkaido milk, you taste that in the butter. And that signature creamy aftertaste just leaves your mouth feeling so happy. Add a little black currant to the toast. A little French butter this time. Blackcurrant is something that you don't taste a lot in the US. It kind of tastes like blackberries, but whatever you're putting on the bread, this is still the star. The texture, like I said, a bit mochi-ish, but when you sink your teeth in, it kind of feels like what you would imagine chewing on a cloud would feel like. That's so good. The crust is so toasty and nice. Wow. Another bread that I got, cheese bread, the cheese from a raclette. Toasty Japanese bread with melty, gooey, toasty cheese that is just oozing down like a cheesy waterfall. This tastes exactly like a Swiss fondue, but on Japanese toast, which just gives you the best of both worlds. Toasty, airy, thick cut of Japanese toast with that delicious toasty cheese. That is absolutely incredible. Finally, English toast. I think the bread's a little too tall for the poster. Toasted British bread, and I just put all the jams on here. Blackcurrant and Nutella, that's so delicious. Also, another chef recommend, the steak sandwich. A4 Japanese Wagyu on toasted Japanese bread. And what's cool is they take off the crust for you. But like I said before, the crust, trust me, you want the crust. I've had a lot of sandals here in Japan, from egg sandals to Japanese A5 Wagyu sandals. This might just be the best one. A4 Wagyu is cooked perfectly. Melts in your mouth. The glaze they put on this is savory, a little sweet, so much umami, a little bit of pickles on here as well, and it's so good on this delightfully airy, toasty bread. Especially when you take a bite and the beef juice just leaks out and just soaks into the toasted bread. All the sandals in the land, this might just be the sandal to rule them all. I mean, if sandals were rings, you might just see Frodo carrying this up to Mount Doom. Unbelievable. This cafe with its homemade bread and its sandwiches taste absolutely amazing. Trust me, guys, if you're ever in Tokyo, you gotta try this place out. Meal number 2 today, all you can eat Japanese buffet, and this concept is really, really cool. So the buffet items are behind me, and what you do is put on your gloves, and they give you a serving tray, and you go fill up by basically playing tic-tac-toe with your food. Let's go. This is round 1 of my traditional Japanese breakfast. So all the dishes are made small, so it fits into one of your slots on your tray. And this is all very traditional Japanese breakfast food. To make this more complete, I'm gonna go get some soup and some rice. Got some soup, some rice and eggs, and bonito flakes. This is something I recently had at a restaurant. Again, very traditional Japanese breakfast dish, very delicious. Break apart the yolk, let that golden yolk mix in with all that delicious rice and bonito flakes. Japanese eggs, so amazingly rich and creamy. Chase out a little miso soup and a little sippy cup, and then get started on my other dishes. Marinated octopus, just amazingly tender. And they put some hot oil in the octopus, along with some scallions. Chase it, a little bit of eggy rice. This is a great first dish. Next one, this is pork loin ham with tuna and caper sauce. And they cooked the pork in low heat. That's why I still get that pink color. That ain't your typical slice of bacon. Tender and smoky. You see the good amount of fat rivering through the slice of pork. Beautifully marbled, together with some tomatoes and fresh green beans. The tomatoes in that dish brings out a juicy sweetness, and you get a crunchy sweetness from the green beans, and then the sourness of the capers just kind of balances out the fattiness and the smokiness of the pork. Next one is stewed azuki and soybean, and there's a piece of roasted sea bream here as well, and the green is a pea bean paste. Wow, tastes like smashed peas. I don't love smashed peas. Fish is delicious though. Really, really tender piece of fish. A little sweet. I like the fish.
Don't love the peas or the beans all that much. Broccoli rabe and cherry blossom sauce. This is very fresh, very yummy. Before I forget, they give you a little plastic stick. You're supposed to put this where the shabu shabu is, and they're just gonna just start bringing you shabu shabu. Let me put this in before I go any further. Next one, beef with a pickled egg. Anytime an egg's involved in Japanese dishes, I know it's gonna be good. Dunk that beef into that egg yolk. Oh, cold. A little unexpected. Well, that's delicious. It's rich, it's savory, it's very beefy, and very rich actually. After you incorporate the eggs, this is mackerel with stewed bamboos. This is outstanding. I should have got more of the stewed bamboo. What's on the bottom? But that fish is exquisite. So soft. The sauce is a little sweet, a little savory. I like that a lot. This next one is really interesting. I thought it was gonna be a potato croquet. It's not. It's a lobster bisque croquet. This is crazy. They actually stuffed creamy, thick, rich lobster bisque into this croquet. And it's awesome. Outside, a thin layer of crispy shell. Inside, creamy lobster bisque. That's amazing. My shabu just got here. Very simple, traditional shabu. Thin slices of pork. The dashi is delicious. Wow, that is a tender slice of pork. Cabbage, very fresh tasting. That was a simple but very, very impressive cup of shabu. Actually, for round two, let me show you guys this really cool trick. Take the egg whites, put it separately into a bowl, and then just start whisking it like no tomorrow. Then you get a cup of steaming hot rice. Add in your egg whites that you've been beating, which now should be pretty foamy. Add it in there and start whisking it with the rice together. Now, you notice your egg whites and rice is starting to have this fluffy cloud-like consistency. Then drop your egg yolk in, add some bonito flakes, and there you have cloud eggs. So fluffy and airy. You add in that deliciously silky, smooth, creamy, rich dynamite of a yolk, giving your fluffy cloud eggs so much more substance and flavor and texture. Also, don't forget to add in some bonito flakes if you have it. And this is how you eat eggs and rice. I mean, I call it cloud eggs, but locals call this tamago kake gohan. And chase that with some chicken butt. Well, to be technical, it's grilled chicken butt dipped in soy milk. Chicken butt's got a nice snap to it. Also, made myself a manaka, basically red bean paste inside a couple wafers. Finally, my dessert, almond pudding. It's gonna go ahead and eat with chopsticks. This is amazing. Silky soft, so much almond flavor. Never slurped a pudding before, but this is a pretty incredible buffet. Costs around $20 US. You really get a taste of very local, very traditional Japanese dishes. This is definitely not your typical scrambled eggs and bacon hotel buffet. The food tastes great, all the ingredients are quality, and got myself one more shabu. That pork is so good, gotta get this.